get there faster. Make the way to the top of the hill. Each time you try, gonna get just a little bit better. Each step you climb, just one more step up the ladder. It's a whole new world with now. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude. But you still gotta catch 'em all and be the best that you can be. Pokemon Johto. Everybody wants to make a statement. Everybody needs to carve their mark. Stand alone in the victory circle. Stick the claim when the music starts. Give it all you got. You can be the very best ever. Take your best shot. You will learn, we'll come together. It's a whole new world with now. It's a whole new way to say. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude. But you still gotta catch 'em all and be the best that you can be. Yeah. Pokemon Johto. Pokemon Johto.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Sunday night for Articuno Unite League. We're on season 15. This is the end of week 1. This is going to be the last match of the week. We're going to have CCL versus Shiggy Wiggy. We're about to get started here. Just doing some last second adjustments and then we can begin. So sit tight. It has begun. All right, this is All-Star Draft. So any mons that are chosen will be unselectable for subsequent rounds until it is over. This will be a 3 out of 5. So choose your mons carefully, ban carefully. You may not be able to see them next game. Starting out over here on Shiggy Wiggy, they're going to unban Umbreon and Feraligatr. And over on Orange Team, over for CC Yellow, we're going to have Psyduck, Machamp, and Slowbro. Sorry, Snorlax. Always mix those two up. All right. We have CCL with more traditional bands. Same with Shiggy Wiggy here. We have a Char-Y band. These are... First game's always going to be pretty much straightforward, about what you'd expect. We're going to have Quirrell for Orange Team, picking up the Hoopa. First pick, that is an interesting choice. That tells me that Hoopa is instrumental towards the team's design. I'm very interested to see the other picks for CC Yellow. But back over on Shiggy Wiggy, we're going to have a Blastoise, always a good choice. Its counters are being banned right now. Umbreon and Snorlax are good counters. They both keep Snorlax in place when it wants to surf, so... Those are some good counters, so Blastoise is a good choice. We're also going to have Blissey. Who are they going to enhance? I'm also interested to see. But back over on Orange Team, we're going to have some very powerful picks. We're going to have Articuno. We're going to have Typhlosion. Typhlosion, being recently buffed up, Eruption does more damage, and it is very noticeable. Watch out for that. Back over on Purple Team, we have Emotional Aid going Zapdos and Mystic GG going Zacian. These are some very strong picks from both sides over here. They're just going all out for game number 1. They want a dub right here, right now. Back on Orange Team, we're going to have some all-arounders here, some all-around action. Looks like we're going to settle for Moltres. Moltres is one of the better all-arounders at the moment. Due to its passive, whenever it activates its boosted attack, it gets another go at one of its moves. Usually either a Sky Attack or Overheat. Overheat gives it sustainable health, and Sky Attack boosts its defenses. Last pick for Slimp for Shiggy Wiggy here. It's going to have to be a good one. We're going to hone in on Greninja. Greninja is a good choice, though I don't see it being that effective for CC Yellow's team. CC Yellow's team is an engaged comp from what I can surmise. They have the Mimikyu, they have Moltres, and they have Typhlosion. They want to go in. They want to do a lot of damage. We have Articuno here, being the mon, the defender, denying some space. And we have Hoopa for heals or perhaps Trick and Hyperspace Hole and its ultimate for stuns. But Purple Team's no slouch. Shiggy Wiggy is no slouch. They have a good mage in Zapdos that can stun whoever's trying to approach. They have Blastoise to control a lot of space. Zacian will be able to follow up with those stuns and get a lot of damage with Metal Claw. And we have Greninja for gap closing and cleanup, and it's part speedster. I will also say Shiggy Wiggy has a bit of a stronger early game. It's more balanced out. Not everyone's so hungry for experience. But hey, it always comes down to execution. Let's see how both of these teams execute. Match is about to load in. We're praying for no crashes. No crashes, no crashes, no crashes. All right. Kind of a usual dynamic here. We're going to have Chansey and Zacian head to the top. Greninja's going to be the jungler. Over at the bottom, we're going to have Squirtle with Zapdos. That is a powerful lane, but they're going to be going up someone equally powerful. We're going to have Articuno as well as Cyndaquil going in. Here are both these guys fighting it out, trying to get this farm. Secure is going to go over to Zapdos. It has a very powerful Secure, so it's going to have the advantage there. Mimikyu's going to be the jungle over for our Orange team. And over at the top, we're going to have Hoopa with Moltres. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Moltres, once it's level 5, so it's going to have a struggle a bit in the early game. Ready to have Greninja up at the top. Both are here early. It's a 3-on-3. Hoopa didn't ask to back up. Hasn't reached level 4, getting KO'd by Zacian. Let's see here. Almost time for 850. Both these teams are ready to fight it out. Hoopa's coming on back, but it's going to be a little bit late. Most of that farm was pretty much split. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Back at the bottom. Zapdos level 5. Articuno's level 4. Not good. Cyndaquil shifting to the jungle to reach its power spike. Leaving Articuno to try to pick up the pieces. Strong swing from Zapdos so far. Just dominating all the farm. Scaling very early. Zapdos discharge it was nerfed recently in a recent patch. But that doesn't really matter too much. This charge is just that cracked. Back at the top over here, Moltres is level 5, and it's going to be running it on a terror. Zacian has to back up here. Who was level 4, reaching their power spikes. Someone goes down, and it's Articuno, but back over here, we have a Shadow Sneak going in, toning down the Zapdos, telling it, hey, you gotta calm down. You've had enough fun over at the bottom lane. I'm about to reach my level 9. I'm gonna get some stacks in. Quilava, it's time to eat. Back on top, Moltres is going nowhere. It has the sustain of the gods. It keeps going forever. Both teams are gonna get ready for the 720Bs. There is the bus. Don't miss the bus. Yep, it is escaped. Back at the bottom, we're gonna check this out here. It is a 3-on-2. Mimikyu's lying in wait. Zapdos still getting those secures. Quilava has reached level 7. It is fully online. Flame Wheel and Eruption. We're going to have Greninja rotate over to this Regidrago. It's been here for about a minute, so it's about time it gets ripped and secured. And no time flat. We're going to get some scores in. Blissey is stalling. Moltres is here. He's about to get caught out. He's going to use Wing Attack to get on out of there. Oh, wait. There's the Uno reverse. Zacian is going to have to do agility to get out of there. But there is a Shadow Call from Mimikyu with the Shadow Sneak. So far, so good for CCL at a 0-66, but they're not too far ahead. Shiggy Wiggy still has plenty of time to recuperate. Whiffed on the Shadow Sneak. Good awareness from the Blissey. They're going to give up on this goal. I do agree with this. This tier 1 gets broken, more farm becomes available, but it looks like CCL doesn't want to give him so much experience just yet. Towards the bottom, we're going to have a Secure from Zapdos to get a Registeel. That is a powerful buff. That is a damage boost on both attack and special attack. Let's see how they utilize it. Quilava is level 9 and is just waiting to engage. It might engage right now. Oh, it's going to wait for more of its teammates to show up. Down goes Mimikyu. It's time to advance. Shiggy Wiggy's on it. There's a huge surf. Now might be that time for Quilava to ult, but nope. No dice. Zapdos is ulted. That is going to be a free score for somebody. KO on Moltres. First pad broken by Shiggy Wiggy. All right, we're going to have Hoopa rotate to the top of the hyperspace hole, trying to get some of the farm as fast as it can, but Hoopa's not that so fast of a jungle or farm clearer. It's almost at level 9, though. They're going to have to be careful. Zacian coming in with the Metal Claw. There's an eruption. Major damage on Zacian. He's going to have to back up. Flaming Wheel to try to catch Blissey, but no dice. Hoopa's on its way back to the top. Here comes Articuno. Not level 9 yet. It has a huge tool that it doesn't have yet. There's not much farm available. Only the bottom tier 1 pad is broken. Greninja taking the 1v1, taking down Mimikyu. Alright, Zacian is all over this rip. Greninja's got to secure it. And now it's time to push the pad. Down goes Articuno. Next on the chopping block. Well, Regieleki walked in, so that's a free score. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Flame Wheel out of there. A huge Blastoise Unite picking up the Hoopa. The advance is not done, but I guess you should leave this alone. It is 4 minutes left. They have jump pad available. There is the Blissey Unite on the Greninja. They're backing up. Zapdos fighting somebody. It is, Mimikyu. He goes down. Mimikyu is out of there. All right, Shigs with the comeback here. It's 199 to 161. They have taken the point lead. Zacian is eyeing this Registeel. That is easy money. He's going to rip it all by itself. Not going to take any time at all. And he's going to get 20 points for securing it to boot. Easy secure. Umbron's getting caught out. There is the Blizzard. Walking out of the Surf range. You don't want to get carried over to the enemy team. Moltres trying to find its way in. The Articuno pick might have been a mismatch for this team. They need someone to be the first engager, the primary pusher. A Trevenant perhaps would have been a good pick into that. Back on top, it is almost time for this top Reggie to spawn in, which is Regieleki. 30 seconds until Kyogre spawns in. Both teams are being patient. They don't necessarily have to fight for this Regieleki, but it'd just be more momentum to push with. Nation's gonna be all over it. And there is the secure. That is a knockout. All right, back at center. Here we are. Kyogre is here. Let's see how these guys fight. Big Zap Cannon went through a Thunderbolt. There's going to be a lot more where that came from. Zacian going in and out. Baiting an engagement. Blastoise with the Surf to push everyone out of the hyperspace hole. Moltres is in mortal danger. He's going to have to eject right out of there. Articuno taking a lot of abuse, and they're going to have to rely on hyperspace hole to get him out of there. But it is on cooldown. Uh-oh, Mimikyu going in. Getting a full heal. Getting a little bit greedy here. Is going to get KO'd for that. The balance has been broken. 3 people go down for CCL. 4 people go 5 people go down. That is an ace. Shiggy Wiggy with the clap back. All right. Time to get some scores in. This is going to be an easy 94. They don't have to keep scoring. They just have to play their lives. Time is running out for CC Yellow, however. They have to make a decisive play. They can't afford to play defense. Well, Articuno's gonna go down. And it's time to advance. Down goes Moltres. That's 2 legendary birds down. That is a double kill. Mimikyu goes down. Next on the Chopping Block is Quilava. Sorry, Typhlosion. He goes down, and that is another ace. Well, well, well. Shiggy Wiggy taking game number 1. Very good. Very good. Final score is lucky 777 to a 161. Checking out the details page, the MVP will be Slimp96. 244 points scored, 5 KOs, and 12 assists. Most in the lobby. 89 overall rating. Strong showing all around for Shiggy Wiggy here. They have a much more comprehensive comp. They have Blastoise putting in a lot of work, creating space for his team, displacing enemies, setting up plays. Hydro Typhoon, we have Zapdos doing the same thing. Thunderbolt, Zap Cannon, extra damage, extra stuns. We have Lissy here for the self-sustain with the Safeguard. Pretty good stuff all around. And we have Zacian to rip and secure any objective he wants. Battle data falls through. We have a 75,000 damage dealt with Greninja, but a resurrection on 102k healing on recovery. Strong showing. Good stuff all around. Remember, this is All-Star Draft, so you see these 10 Mons? They are out of here. They are gonzo. Cooked. You can't use them anymore. So let's see the adjustment for CC Yellow. Stay tuned. All right, we're back here for game number 2. All right, same bands as before. Some flipped around, but same overall. Now let's see these picks for game number 2. It's going to be interesting to see. Currently, Shiggy Wiggy is taking the first game, so they're up 1-0. This will be a 3 out of 5. So there's still plenty of time. It looks like CCL values its support pick as its first pick. Can't really surmise too heavily what they're trying to do. Eldegoss can pretty much fit on any team. It is a good healing support. That is interesting. Did they choose? No, they didn't choose 3 mons. Sorry. They have Eldegoss, so they have Crustle, another healing support. That is good to see. Both teams have a healing support, and both teams have a defender that can displace mons. Crustle with X Scissor, Mamoswine with basically any move in its kit, such as Ice Fang, for example. So far, good. So far, so good. One thing that CCL also has is a Delmise. It's an all-rounder, but it pretty much acts as a defender. And if it get its hook shots in and ready, that's going to be very beneficial for its team. Next, for Purple Team, we're going to have Emotional Aid on Miraidon, and we're also going to have Mystic GG on Mega Lucario. This is a balanced composition so far for our Purple Team. They have some good mid to long range damage, and they have the Brawler in Lucario that just fights and fights and fights. Last 2 picks over for CCL, Orange Team. It is going to be Leafeon and Espeon, some early scalers. I surmise they might do a split jungle in the beginning, having both of them level 4 as soon as possible. They are evolutions. They reach their power spikes at 4. That's very early. That's before the first gank at 850. That is a powerful strategy. Though on the flip side, the sort of design flaw for these early scaling mons is that they start to waver off in power during the end game. And there are some powerful late scalers over on the Purple Team. They have Scyther, for example. I know it says Scissor on the Unite license, but I'm almost positive that is a Scyther. You can tell, but because he's running full heal. Scissor doesn't really need that item. Alright, about to get loaded up here. Next match, game number 2. A bit of a folly for CCL the last match was they couldn't really fully utilize a mon like Articuno. Articuno doesn't really take space. It kind of just denies an area. It holds a spot. That's what his entire kit screams. So the rest of his team was always going in. They were always diving in some way. But that would leave Articuno in the front being poked away to death by the opposition, which is what happened. But you live and you learn. Let's get started here once again. We're going to have Alcremie and Lucario heading to the top. They'll be going off against Eldegoss and Delmise. As we have surmised, well, that's actually Espeon. No way up. It's going to be Eevee split in jungle along with the Leaf. We're going to have an invade over here with, slowing down this Scyther. Mamo can, well, it can have a favorable matchup this early into the game. The more it attacks, the more its defenses increase. We're going to have Crustle over here rotating to help out its teammate. Let's keep an eye on the Scyther. Leafeon is here. Couldn't quite get that buff, but they have a free Crustle here. Crustle's going to try to rock slide to preserve its life. There's no value in KOing that at Crustle right now. Let's just head to the top. All right, almost time for the farm to spawn in at 850 for both respective sides. We're going to leave Espeon at the bottom. It can handle itself, but at the top here, a lot of that went towards CC Yellow. Not bad at all. All right, let's take a look at this Espeon. It's at level 6. It is handling itself pretty well. I'm almost positive. Oh, it's actually going Stored Power. I thought it was going Psyshock. I do agree with Stored Power. They don't have too many mons bulked up together, so you get less value from Psyshock. That way, if it plays Stored Power, it could keep playing its life. It could keep kiting enemy opponents. Back at the top once again. Elderglass getting some good damage. That is a KO for Delmise. Scyther's here at level 7. Making the enemy team passive. It is 8. That means Regidrago has spawned in. We're gonna have Leafeon head towards there. It's trapped. And it's gonna have to agility right out of there. Scyther's gonna be all over this objective. And it is secured. Not bad at all. Almost time for 720. Let's see who's going to get some farm here. It is a 3-on-3. Crustle doing a good job of keeping his eyes on Leafeon, making it very passive. You love to see that out of your tanks. Back at the top. This is about what you'd expect. A wonderful hook shot. Digging right into there. KO on Lucario. 30 points. No way you're gonna let that through. All right. Stop that. But you can't stop the 16. Delmise is like, all right, I can't score. I'm out of here. I don't. Oh, no. Rocks. Well, they don't have the firepower to deal with Delmise. That has another hook shot. Where do you think you're going? You want to stop me from scoring, huh? Take this. Whoa. What happened down here? 3 opponents got knocked out when I wasn't looking. Well, this pad is going to be all CC yellows. A quick and easy secure. Excellent stuff. Gonna have Leafeon work its way back to the top. Taking a look here. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Scyther with the Reggie Ice secure. Not bad. Not bad at all. These guys came to play. All right. Back on defense for CC Yellow. Scyther is looking to get some major damage in. Crustle takes down the Delmise. Down goes Eldegoss. Alcremie takes the cake, feeding his team, and that's going to be an even break. Lucario here trying to get some jungle for himself. Good choice. He is in a bit of a danger here. Easy secure. It is level 9. It has its ultimate, the Mega Gauge. A bit of a slowdown here. It has returned to neutral. Point lead is going to go to CCL. They have 188 to 127. Not bad. Decent lead. Both teams have lost the pad. Orange team has lost top. Purple team has lost bottom. But because the top pad is broken, more fun will be available at the top side. There's going to be a total 1 score for Delmise. Mammal is in a battle right now. Going to be able to heal that off with the berry and Eldegoss. The bottom objective is about to spawn in. It is a Regieleki. Let's see who's going to get it. Lucario getting good entry damage on Mamoswine, making it passive. Relying on those heals from Eldegoss. Rhydon is ready to rip. All right, who we got? It's going to be Scyther once again. Justice reigns from a bunch. Here comes the meteors. It's time to make a push. Let's get it. That is going to be an easy score for Scyther. 40. Let's go. Time for Regidrago. They're all over that one already. Easy knockout, easy life. Wow, not bad at all. That's a lot of objectives. That's a lot of experience for his team. Checking out the chat here for a second. Thorpe Power is troll, not gonna lie. I'm inclined to agree with you right now, but let's see what happens. There's still more game left to be played. What's going on over here? Who's over here? Well, this is going to be 54 points. There's no way. Yep, that's going to be stopped. Espeon is out of here, getting walled out. Couldn't run away with the star power, and down goes Mamoswine. Well, their lives were lost, but points were gained. They've extended the lead. That is another nasty hook shot from Delmise. He's been pretty accurate with those. You know what else has been accurate? Those, that rock tomb. Oh, another hook shot. Lucario taking more damage, but it's going to eat a dollop. Time to eat. Eat that off, man. You'll be fine. It's just a flesh wound. All right. Clock is winding down. We're here at Kyogre. It's time. Almost time. 20 seconds. Teams are getting into position. All right. Mammo trying to get an air swing here. You cannot Ice Fang Lucario in close combat. It is hindrance resistant. Bit of a missed opportunity there. All right, Lucario looks like it's about to ult in pretty soon. There it is. But it got Ice Fanged. Good timing. That's how you do it. All right, well, they're down a man. Leafeon is just waiting for its moment. It still has to contend with Crustle, but there's this moment. It got pulled in with the hook shot. There's another hook shot. It's going towards them now. Crustle's ulting in. That is major damage on Crustle with the Rumble Rouser. Crustle being very proactive with the Leafeon's placement. It's going to seal it out with more Rock Tombs. All right. It has balanced out. This has been a bit of a stalemate. Crustle protecting its backline wonderfully. CCL's got to reset here a bit. They have the lead. Looks like Lucario is ready to start ripping this objective. I do agree with it. Time is running out. Whiffed hook shot. Now it's just time to advance some more. All right, another hook shot. Crustle's now moved away from it. Who's going to get the secure? It is going to be Purple Team Shiggy Wiggy. Well, another objective secured. Leafeon takes him down, though. Only Leafeon remains. That's not going to mean too much. They're going to get these scores in, and it's going to be A-OK. Yep. That should do it for game number 2. Another strong performance from Shiggy. I would like to point out that, in my opinion, the real MVP of that for Shiggy Wiggy was the Crustle. It was the ever-present guardian of the backline. Leafeon was being stuffed out. It couldn't really find a way in. That was mainly because of Crustle. And, of course, Miraidon and crew playing their lives, playing the good distance. That was good teamwork there. Checking out the final score, it is 577 to 405. Looking at the details page right here. MVP is, how would you look at that? Crustle. Crazy, huh? 140 points scored, 4 KOs, and 6 assists. Not bad at all. Battle data also kind of reflects this. We have good damage on emotional age, 64,000 damage dealt on the Miraidon. Had nothing but easy targets. Leafeon was a bit of an issue, but if you have a defender like Calvary's Crustle here, you're just able to do your thing. Easy10 Good stuff once again to Shiggy Wiggy. They are on match point. This is a 3 out of 5, but this is also All-Star Draft. Now, 10 more Mons are now out, so that's a total of 20. There's about 70 Mons left for this game. Number 3 about to approach. There's still a lot of Mons to be picked, but a lot of popular ones are now off the board. So let's see the adjustments CC Yellow will make, so stay tuned. back again, once again, more draft, more All-Star mode, round number 3. Is what it is. Shiggy Wiggy, purple team, they're on match point. But this is where it gets interesting. 20 mons are just off the table. All-Star mode is all about you having a deep mons in your bag. You gotta reach deep into your duffel bag, into your pocket of tricks. If you have a small mon pool, perish. This is a game mode for you. This is for those who have been diligent, who have been doing their homework, who have been picking up different mons over the years. This is your game mode. This is your time to shine. Checking out the Galaxy Brains in Twitch chat. Espeon storage power is just used in the comp, but even more technical than Pokémon. I do agree. Store power has its place. I agree with the testament from earlier from Saxton. Every move have its place. So it's up to the players to fully utilize its place. That's all I'll say on the topic. I would like to point out that there isn't a third ban over for CC Yellow. You don't have to ban that as a legitimate strategy. If you don't ban, there's just more mons you can pick from. For example, Snorlax. Snorlax is on the table now. CC Yellow wants a good engager. They tend to go in. So far, this is an engage comp. We have Snorlax with Heavy Slam and Block, and we have Surfetch with Leaf Blade and Detect. On the other side, for Shiggy Wiggy, purple team, we're going to have Psyduck, Raichu, and Mr. Mime. So far, we have Psyduck and Mr. Mime, both supports. They're running double support. They control the mid-range with Walls, Psychics, Surfs, Bull Beams, you name it. Raichu will be able to capitalize off of that. On the flip side, we're going to have some more counter picks. We're going to have Galarian Rapidash. And we're going to have Vaporeon. How much you want to bet that Vaporeon is running Flip Turn and Hydro Pump? How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? This is more engagements. This is more months to push with. That Raichu better watch itself. Psyduck and Mr. Mime will help out, but they can only do so much. Last 2 picks over for Shiggy Wiggy. We're going to have a Meowth. Good choice. I like it. We're also going to have Serena. The scaling is appropriate over for Shiggy Wiggy. It's very balanced. They're mainly going to be pouring all their experience into Serena. That is a late scaler, but it's a damn good one. Last pick is going to be Venusaur. Now, is this Venusaur Solar Beam or is it Petal Dance? That is the question. Both are viable, but if I had to choose one, I would think that Solar Beam would be a good choice. But hey, there's absolutely nothing wrong with running Giga Drain into Petal Dance and running down that team. There's nothing wrong with that. If they do that, then you could have Vaporeon, for example, run Aqua Ring. We're gonna have to wait and see. Checking out the items, it might be the latter, just might be Solar Beam. All right, here we are. Shiggy Wiggy, top team, purple team, they're on match point. They'll be going up against CCL in a bit of a funk. But hey, let's see what happens. The night is still young. I want to see more matches. I want to see both teams perform. Can't play favorites just yet. Oh, right, let's ride. We're going to have Psyduck hang to the top with Serena. Get those early scales, girl. Meowth will be the jungler here this evening for Shiggy Wiggy. At the bottom, we're going to have Mr. Mime with the Raichu. Right now, Pikachu. They'll be going up against Snorlax and Bulbasaur. Who's going to get these stacks? Who's going to get these? All right, secure. It's going to fall towards Mr. Mime. Snorlax doing a good job making them go away. This is my space. This is my objective. This is my secure. Who's going to get it? All right, basic attack from Bulbasaur. So he's gonna have to take a rest break. Over in the jungle, we're gonna have Galarian Rapidash, almost level 5, reaching level 5, heading back to the top. So far, yep, Surfetch, Vaporeon dominating top lane. Not bad. Meowth is here. Where do you think you're going? All right, you escaped this time. I'm not gonna chase you down. We got plenty of time. It's almost time for 850. It's almost time to fight for this farm. And it's going to be a 3-on-3. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get this farm? All right, there's the Dazzling Gleam. Surfetched, as evolved, down goes Meowth. Meowth is gonna have a tough time here into this comp. Let's check up on Rapidash, taking some buffs. He's taking some farm here, slowing this Meowth down. Now, Galarian Rapidash is a good Pokemon. It's a good speedster, but in a head-to-head, Rapidash loses to like every single speedster, funnily enough. All right, 8 seconds. Regidrago's about to show up. There's the Mime Wall. Confusion. All right, there it is. Some damage. Looking at Vaporeon. Trying to take down this Meowth. That's not good news. Meowth wants its stacks, but it's going to get KO'd for it. Back to Rapidash. Roaming the entire range. So far, so good for CCL. They've been holding it down. An improvement from one of the first 2 games. This is a Muddy Water, I believe, Aquawang Vaporeon. Yes, it is. Down at the bottom. Everything's chilling out so far. Regidrago is still available. Both teams are going to be fighting for some farm. A bit split at the bottom side and over at the top side. Meowth goes down once again. You got to play your life, buddy. You're the jungler. They need you. We now have a Venusaur. We're also going to have this horse slow down this Meowth. Meowth gets it. Good awareness. You get to secure there. You get to keep your buff. Towards the top, Serena's walking in. Ready to go ham. Sonic is going to back it up, but Rapidash is here. There's a Smart Strike. There's a Dazzling Gleam. That's going to be an easy secure. It's now time to push this pad. This tier 1 is mine. Sonic has an headache. He can't do anything right now. Gonna take a major damage from Solar Beam. He has to give this up. All right, tier 1 is gone. What's going on in the jungle? What's happening over here? Surfetch has his ultimate. Got more stacks in. Uh-oh, this is ult time. No! Meowth takes it down. Time to clap back. And it's running Assurance and Fury Cutter. Fury Swipes. Meowth is like, all right, time to score. No one's here. Uh-oh. Solar Beam? Yep. Stop that. Doesn't have another one, though. Meowth, get out of there. Uh-oh. Solar Beam. Galarian Rapidash has used an ultimate. Psyduck has used an ultimate. Venusaur follows suit. Massive damage. Surfetch is still going in. Slash. Beam. Slash. Jungle's here. Give me it. Score. Yes. CCL coming alive. Meowth has his hands full. Rapidash, stay taking this buff. Solar Beam, give me that. Give me that. All right, a bit of a miss. Strike from... Oh, Mr. Mime has an ultimate. Time to go in, bud. Yep. Mind Crush, slow it down. It's weakened. Psyduck walks up in the flux. Keep it out. It has an edit. Part of the script. There it goes, tier 1. Shiggy Wiggy's clapping back. They have the point lead now. Thunderbolt E-Ball. Taking down this Regirock, and there it goes. Not bad. Not bad at all. They're going to be heading up now towards the top side. What's going down over here? What's going on? Sirfetch has secured it. Time to fight. Massive solar beam. But Sirfetch is going down. Can it parry in time? No, it can't. Serena's trying to ult to save its life, but it's not going to be enough. Yes, it is going to be enough. Ults are flying. People are retreating. People are going down. Sonic's left alone. It has a headache. No. Zap. Wanna stun me, huh? Take this. Orange team has been doing a good job. Keeping it close. Being competitive. You like to see it. Venusaur perusing in. Hey, he wants that blue buff, doesn't he? Almost had it. He's gonna go to Meowth. Meowth will clap back, pop it in X speed. I wonder if he got that in his passive lottery. Both teams retreating here. Picking a fight with Snorlax. Can't really do too much to the big guy. Well, now you can do a lot, man. Mr. Mime is here. No block in time. That's going to be a KO. Meanwhile, Psyduck getting slashed to bits. Has the health pool to survive. It's only Sirfetch doing damage to it. 30 seconds. About 30 seconds until the objective spawns in the center. But right now, we're going to have a Reggie of Mystery. Purple team is all over it. Look at all those E-balls. Ready, aim, fire! Fire, fire. Don't let them through. And EG Reggie Ice for purple team. Things are beginning to slow down. Couple seconds left until the final objective. Groudon is about to appear. The final fight's about to commence. Psyduck getting some much needed vision. All right. Serena going for a back cap, but that may serve to be his team's undoing. They are firmly in the lead. Serena has reconvened with the team. There's a heavy slam, but there's a Psyduck passive. Get away from me. Uh-oh, Snorlax is in danger. Oh, that massive solar beam. Down goes Meowth. Next is Psyduck. He has nowhere left to go. Unfortunate. CCL's taking full control. That's another massive solar beam. Serena's ulted. Mistimed the solar beam. You might regret that one. Uh-oh. Shiggy Wiggy's on the clapback. CCL has to make a move. Down goes Snorlax. Uh-oh, Shiggy. Keeping that Groudon at half. Vaporeon now keeping it at half. Looks like they're gonna give up on trying to fight for Groudon. They're gonna try to score here. Mr. Mime and Psyduck, the dream team of supports, gonna get that in. Extend the lead. Uh-oh. CCL's in a hot seat. Down goes Venusaur. Oh. Oh, no. There's no more time. That's the game right there. There's no more time to rally. I dare say that with Solar Beam on the Serena Unite might have cost the CCL the game. It would have been a different story if Serena went down there. Unfortunate. You gotta hit those. All right, let's check out the damage here. Final score, 540 to 157. Shiggy Wiggy has won it with a clean 3-0 sweep, a 30 and a handshake, if you will. Looking at the details page, we're going to have Slim96, Meowth, staying with it, staying competitive, not giving up. 8 KOs, 6 assists, 88 overall winning, 148 points scored. Good stuff to him. checking out the battle data. It follows suit. 62,000 damage dealt from Meowth, but a more impressive 83,000 damage dealt from Raichu of the Alolan variety. Strong showing to both teams, especially Shiggy Wiggy. This is my first time seeing these guys. I am pretty impressed. Loved it. Now let's see if we can get an interview with these guys. Sit tight. Let's see if we can get these guys on the mic. All right, we got a fall here from Calvary. Appreciate it, dude.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Slip? Yeah, your team VC is just for your team only, but yeah, you guys could be in the interview VC. So here you are, man.
Nice.
It's just gonna be you, or is your team gonna show?
They're gonna join.
Cool. Waiting for these guys to join up. But what'd you guys think of the games? Yeah, it was a pretty good 3-0. Was looking a bit shaky there. CCL was coming back in full force, but just couldn't quite close it out.
Wait, Jack, can you just drag us in?
Can I do that? I might not have that privilege to do so. Yeah, you guys just have to join one by one. Do they know where it is?
I mean, I think so.
Just tag him in it. Good idea. Yeah, just have everyone go to come to this one.
All right, they're coming. Yo.
Excellent.
Yo, hello.
Yeah, Mike. Hear you guys loud and clear.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Congratulations to you guys on the 3-0 win. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
It was a team effort.
It was a team effort. Let's talk about game one for a second. So I saw some of those bands. I believe it was Umbreon Fraligator and Char Y. Let's talk about those bands for a second.
The bands are very interesting because
What am I watching?
the Umbreon ban just makes us tilt.
What am I
So
watching here?
we just ban Umbreon and we have a good time. Honestly, like there's like no strategy behind it. We just ban the 3 most annoying Pokemon.
We
And we just
play,
roll with it.
nothing is cringe and annoying.
Yes, we just don't want to see it, so banned.
Agreed. Umbreon's a bit of a stickler, anti-fun mon. I can respect that. So what's kind of the comp you guys were going for in game 1? Were you guys able to execute on your plan?
I mean, their comp was like double bird, right?
Yeah, it was Moltres and Articuno. That
Yeah,
poor
I mean,
Articuno getting poked out.
yes.
That
Poor
is his
guy.
weakness.
I mean,
the
honestly,
comp
after they first picked Hoopa, I wanted to try to soft check it with the eggs on Blissey for the portal resets, but the
Yeah, we
timing
were
is really
trying to
tricky.
play off the ports a lot,
Yep.
and also trying to break their pads earlier.
Yep, that is the weakness of Hoopa. If it's whoever's trying to take the Hyperspace ult, his feet has to be on the ground at the time when it disappears.
Yep.
Feet?
That is how it works. Not bad, not bad. Let's move on to game 2 here. I believe it was the same bands. You guys just don't like those mons. You just, I don't know, I'd imagine they don't want to put up with
I
them.
mean,
Our team
I don't
is
wanna
hate
play
Umbreons.
it.
That's it.
yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
play it. I don't want to have it on my team. I don't want to have it on the enemy team.
I mean, put it this
I
way:
get it,
if you
but-
play it and then it's All Star, it's just gonna go away in the next game.
That is true. That's something
It's just
to
gotta
take into
go away.
consideration. Like the Mimikyu game 1. I'm sorry to bring it back to game 1, but that was such an issue. And then
Yeah.
we were like, oh wait, it's All Star, so you can't even pick it again.
It's
Even
just
though it was
gone.
Kyogre again. Like I think that's his best map.
Yeah, all the
Got it out the
bushes
way game
extending
1.
that Shadow Sneak range. That mon's impressive.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Yeah, I
I
was
love All
surprised.
Star.
Like that one game, game 1, we sneaked across the map. I was like, yeah, the game is over. But luckily, we kind of
Wow.
bounced back.
Yeah, we got it.
Not bad at all. Game 3 was a bit more contested. CCL kind of came back on that. I know you may have
Game
had
3
a
was
hard
weird.
time.
Yeah, game 3 was super hard. I was like stuck as a Steenie for so long I couldn't scale at all. Topside. I was like, ew, kind of weird.
You know, once like all like healing supports are out of the picture, it's not the most obvious draft priority, right? Luckily, they give us statics, which has some nice early game, but Steenie and like static is not the most, I guess, enjoyable sometimes.
Yeah, I did appreciate that.
That was
like,
the game they had
scaling for you guys' team was very balanced all throughout the games. Really appreciated that. It's very important
Yeah, I think
for draft.
game 3 was the Leafeon game, right?
No, it's
That
good.
was the pony game.
Oh,
Pony and
that was the funny
Venusaur.
game. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, Pony Venusaur and Topside
Yeah.
we were against Surface.
Yeah.
At least Serena was good in the Galarian Rapidash late game, but early game it's kind of rough.
I saw the team like this team like wants to engage. I thought they were gonna do Petal Dance Venusaur.
We thought so. So if they pick Pedalsaur, I think we
Yeah.
lose the game. Cause you have like no heal and no anti-heal, no real like bulk burst damage.
I saw that was gonna happen. I mean,
We were scared we
Venusaur
were
can
gonna get
work
poked
if
up
like
by,
if they back it up, but yeah.
And we saw their comp in my head. I was like, hey, if they pick a Beamasaur, our first priority to break should be to break the Bob pad. And since snipers like need vision to walk up, that Bob pad's like very crucial for them.
Good point. Yeah, they have to. If you're walking near the goalpost, you kind of just see them, and that's more vision for the sniper. If you get rid of that, then like the next set of vision that's for free, just near the next pad. So, good point.
Yep.
You guys are so smart. Not bad at all. I did. You guys managed to give up on Groudon and just start going for bat caps. I do appreciate that decision making that won you guys the game.
Thank
That
you.
and I believe Venusaur missed his solar beam on Serena ulting. He mistimed it. That kind of
Oh, when
cracked
I
the
was
game wide
landing?
open.
Yeah.
They're like, oh
On
no.
all three games,
Yeah.
like enemy team had like very little damage. They're playing off picks, right? Mimikyu, Rapidash, Leafeon. If we just like kill that assassin, basically, we should be able to clean up. Basically,
Not bad at all. Solid game plan, solid logic. Interesting. So yeah, congratulations once again to you guys. This is the first time I'm seeing you guys play. Very impressed. Can't wait to see more of you guys. This is gonna be great.
thank you.
Now you can officially call yourself a fan. Shiggy Wiggy, y'all.
Shiggy, Wiggy. Well, not bad.
Interesting soundboard choice.
Well, as you know, this will be uploaded onto the various channels and platforms under Geeks2_Unite. This will be published on the Twitch right away, so you can just watch it with the cast as you wish.
Oh, yeah.
This will also be the VOD will also be uploaded. This will be the condensed version, which is just gonna be straight gameplay. So look forward to that. Yep, congratulations once again to you guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you Galaxy Brains at chat later into this upcoming week. We're gonna have more matches for you guys for week 2. Thanks for stopping by.
Take care, man.
What am I watching?
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
See
What am
ya.
I watching here?
All right. Good night to you, Galaxy Brains on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Love all you guys. Have a good night.